What is going on, guys? Today we have got player moment Jovic, 87 rated, earned a player of the moment. Jovic celebrating his 5 goals versus Düsseldorf in the Bundesliga 18-19. So we got 3 components. He's about 180 to 200k depending on when you're going to do it. We have already completed 2 of the SBCs. We have already finished this one, so we've been using a lot of the club. We've stocked up a little bit, and because realistically we've got an 83 with 1 in form, we've got an 84 and an 85 no in forms, we've relatively blasted through that pretty easy using whatever untradables we've got. Obviously with Future Stars on Friday, we are saving the packs, so bear that in mind that none of these packs are going to be opened in this video. Normally I would, just to show you what you do get back or what you can get back, but I'm personally not going to do that with this one, as we are saving all the packs, streaming on Friday, potentially doing some League SBCs tomorrow on stream. I haven't figured that out yet, so if you want to go that, down below is the Twitch channel, and then also if you want to check Twitter out, I'll always be posting there, and also on the community page. So make sure you subscribe, you follow on Twitter, you follow on Twitch, go and do that all. It's been fantastic, and hopefully we can really get something. But Jovic is going to be the guy that we're going to be looking at today. 87 rated, he's got a nice card. Haven't looked at any stats yet. I've only seen the base, which, to be honest, doesn't look terrible. He is screaming out for a hunter, if I've ever seen one, even though his shooting is actually really nice. But I think the pace could definitely do with a nice increase. His dribbling looks absolutely beautiful. Decent agility balance, which is always nice. Very good composure, dribbling reactions, ball control, again, all very, very nice. Good strength, stamina's nice. Finishing's actually really good. Do you even need a hunter on this? Could you get away with a hawk potentially? We're going to have a look. We'll put him in the team. So obviously he does link up, strong link with player moments Hazard. Personally, I don't have him as of yet. I think we've only completed 2 segments of him. 2 segments out of 6. So we're going to grind towards that when we have nothing else to do. Mainly want to be doing the player of the months first. So we will go through them as well. But let's go ahead and not into foot champs because we can't play that yet. Let's go ahead and get into this straight away. I'm going to pretty much just replace Remy with him because it's literally how the squad's set up. Pretty much any striker can be done. Remy's going to go in the club, and we will put in our Jovic. Again, you've got loads and loads of options with who you can put him with, which is what I really like, and I cannot wait to see his dynamic image. What am I thinking, though, for a chem style? That's going to be the one, because we definitely don't need... do we need a hunter? It would get his pace up loads. But could we get away with just a hawk? What we'll do, we'll try hawk first, because if we do a hunter and we feel like it's overkill, then realistically I don't want to change that. Hawk, I'm willing to change. We get the +5 on both of the pace. We do get 90, what is that, 96, 78, 98 finishing, 99 shot power, 99 attacking positioning. We also get a good 89 strength and 91 jumping. So we will just jump. We'll jump in. I think 96 fitness is good enough. We'll jump straight into it as we've already had a look at it. Honestly, the SBC will be decided how good he is after the first match, because at the minute I think 87 player of the month, good league, very nice links, Real Madrid. I would kind of be saying it's an okay requirement. The packs back are okay. They're not great, but they're okay if we can get into the match. But it all depends on how he is. If he's really, really good, then I think it's a well-balanced kind of price. If he's nowhere near as good as some other people you can get for 200k, then it may be a little bit expensive. I'm kind of half and half with it. I'm kind of being more accustomed to how much these SBCs cost. We're coming up against a BPL to start with, very, very basic, but sometimes they are the ones to watch because they've probably played with them for a long time, know exactly where everybody is, and the formation is always a throw. So we've always got to be wary with these people because they can be good, genuinely can be good with just a lower team. Obviously, everyone always says God squads always should win, but it all matters on the player. Personally, I'm not the greatest FIFA player. Like I'd say I'm good, but I'm not a next level elite player at all. But anyway, we're going to get into the match. We'll see how Jovic goes. We'll see how this guy does. The one thing I didn't check actually was what his weak foot and skill moves are. That's a basic mistake. So we will try him anyway. I don't know what he's got, but we will see what he can do. I didn't mean to flick it up. Jovic. Oh, that's a great tackle by Laporte. Oh, and Hullet gets the left-footed finesse right there. Very nice to start with. Was looking for Jovic, not going to lie. I didn't really want to take the shot with Hullet. But a good goal nonetheless. Goal is a goal. Oh, hey, Messi's getting tackled there. Jovic to Messi. Jovic coming in behind. Thought he might have been able to get past him. Not quite. Very good defending from him. He's holding a lot of chances going in the defensive zone. I feel like attacking is where he's really lacking. He's got a very straight-run kind of offense with Vardy, hoping that the pace is enough. He's got a few good passing, and he's very very capable of them through balls. So that's going to be the one to watch, really. Jovic to Messi. Not a great ball there. Passing not quite on it. Just watching that through ball. He will try and do it every single time, as we see here. But as long as we're kind of sitting behind him, that's poor. But as long as we're kind of sitting behind him, really, then we shouldn't have too many issues, really. As long as we're not going straight forward, he's always going to be looking for that pass. That's a good goal, mate. He's managed to get the deflection. Wouldn't let me move with Roberto Carlos. And like I said, he's good at the passing. That's the main attribute that he's got. But I think that's just a bit lucky. It's a bit fortunate, the bounce. It's come back off Roberto Carlos, and I've not been able to clear or do anything. So it's kind of a lucky one, if anything. But we should be able to make moves going forward. Oh, and he's done it again. Done it again. Exactly what I said not to do. Rush and rush and rush. And I did it. I completely did it. I left Zaha on his own. I brought Cannavaro over. Big mistakes that I'm making very, very easily in this match that he should not be getting two up. Jovic. Jovic. Oh, ref. It's got to be a push. He's got to be sent off. It's a bit harsh to be sent off, but he pushed him completely. I went for the shot. I feel like that may have been the goal, really. What is Jovic's penalties? That is the question. What have we got from him? 81. Not feeling that, but we're going to go with... Oh, I panicked. Panicked. Awful. Absolutely awful. Jovic with a good shot. Does get a little bit bullied in that box there. Cannavaro taking complete charge of that. Jovic. Wow, it's coming on the wrong foot. They've swapped sides for some reason in that one. Jovic making a fantastic shot just as the speed up glitch is happening. Beautiful first goal. Half time, we've managed to come back just before half time, which I think is very, very important in this game. We're doing what we should be doing now. We've let him have a couple of chances that he definitely shouldn't have had. The first goal is just one of them. It's come back to him. It's a fair enough. The second goal was too rushed. I conceded. You get flustered. We've brought Cannavaro over, and he's managed to get that through ball to Zaha. Open goal. Realistically, that is always a goal. No matter who you've got, unless you've got literally a centre-back, a striker, you should be scoring them goals to the one-on-one. So we've learned from that. We've managed to play more of a defensive style now when it comes to defending. We're not rushing. And then as we're going forward, we're looking for them passes constantly. He's trying to basically tackle everybody instantly. And that's what a lot of people tend to do. They rush their tackles. They try and go in and it opens space. So if you're a little bit more calm, literally like that, you're a little bit more calm, you manage to find them gaps pretty easily. Like you see straight away he's on him. He's managed to get him that time because obviously... sometimes you just can't help it. If they can get to you before you can make that pass or before you know where you're making that pass, you can't really help that sort of style. Hullet! Oh, that's a volley! Always Cannavaro's, always. Flick it with Zidane. Oh, that's a good ball. Cannavaro's got to get there, or at least Conte. He's going to turn it. Oh no, he's going to try and chip it. Oh, and Roberto Carlos he's given a penalty. Wow, okay, I thought he blocked the shot, but he may have just knocked him over. Fair enough. Okay, I feel like he probably will score this. Half the time, I don't know where they're going. We'll go left. Aye, big boy save from Alisson. 2 penalties in this match, both being saved either end. That's what I like to see. That's a good goal. He's managed to get round me very easily there. Again, very poor defending, and it's what I'm finding with this patch. I'm struggling to defend now. I know there's a lot less AI defending. There's a lot less AI defending, which is good because it has made you want to defend more, but there is still some. Like, I'm not saying that there's literally none, but it's kind of come at the worst point because everybody has got used to this AI helping him so much, and then suddenly it's taken away. I wanted that pushed a little bit more to the left. Didn't quite get that. And it's just, the annoying thing is he's just through balling. That is all they're doing, and it's working so well. I'm not managing to get the attack. He's managed to kind of cluster the defence a lot easier now, so we need to figure out a different tactic. It's exactly not who I wanted it for. That's a good ball. That's got to be another goal. No, it's not, and we were pretty much done. Fair play to him, to be honest. He's managed to kind of clutch that win. The first goal, if it didn't happen, 2-2, but good game. Very good, and exactly what I said. He managed to kind of outdo us in the shots. Obviously, possession. Passing's not bad at 85%. We had more shots, but again, we're just not clinical enough. Jovic getting his first goal, and I think, is that getting man of the match as well? Did very, very well. I feel like a little bit clunky at times, maybe not the fastest sort of player, but he definitely did well. Messi obviously scoring a goal as well, so we will jump into the second. A lot better than Remy, that's what I can say. So jumping into the second match, we are coming up against big boy team. So we got Rio, Varane red, Robertson red, Zambrotta, ter Stegen, Firmino, Sissoko, Pele, Neymar, and Walcott as right wing. Why he's got Walcott at right wing? Maybe he's got a tactic for him. Maybe he brings him off for Messi. I don't know, but that's a very, very nice team. So this is going to be a good test for him. We've got some very good centre-backs. I think Rio, Varane, obviously Maldini, Maldini, Cannavaro, always the best sort of players centre-back wise. And Rio is a class act as a centre-back. It's a great ball already. Jovic going for a shot, yes, a bit rushed, but to be honest, literally I think he's had 1 or 2 shots. That's probably one of my first. Very, very boring game of FIFA, and this is what I hate about FIFA. Like, granted, he's a good player. Like, he's not, I wouldn't say he's incredible, otherwise he would have scored by now, but just because my defense isn't great. But I'm finding I am probably being a lot more cautious, and he's just not found that right shot yet. But it's just boring. Like, this is so slow in how it plays. Gone for the left foot. I thought, you know what, give it a try. He's wanting to obviously know that we're going back-footed there. So I thought we'll give it a try with his left. He doesn't have a bad shot, to be honest. Obviously, it wasn't really testing the keeper in the slightest there. Jovic is through. Gone for Messi. Oh, that's a great block. Hull it. Oh, that was a nice little bit of play right there. Oh, that's a good ball. Never taking a pop shot there, knowing that he's not had many shots. I think that's his first of this half as well. Predominantly at the minute we're just commentating over nothing. I do like that Jovic is holding his own a bit up front, especially with some very good centre backs. He's not obviously the most prolific OP player that you're going to find, so it is nice to know that he can play. He may not have scored as of yet, but he's probably been the closest out of anybody at the minute. Oh, okay, so we have been signed out of that game. Thank you, EA. Love it. Good game, though, to be honest. We had a really good match against him. It was very, very even. I feel like we definitely showed each other that we could both play against each other. But unfortunately, it comes to an end with 7 minutes left. We were both making subs, and I'm guessing there's something wrong with EA's servers. So we're going to jump on into Jovic's player if we can actually get on. I don't think they're available at the minute, so we'll jump on when we can and I'll finish the rest of that review. So we are back online with Jovic. Obviously, we had to take a little bit of a break. We managed to get a nice disconnect in that match, but I feel like the whole of FIFA went down as we could not get back on for a good 15, probably 10 minutes. But we have got his player, his dynamic image, which is always nice. It actually looks so good. Dynamic images always make the card better. And now we do know that he does have a 5-star weak foot and a 3-star skill moves. The skill moves, I'm just not liking. I think if he had 4-star, that would be absolutely perfect. I love the weak foot, obviously, that is always a nice stat. And he held his own. He really did. I felt like he had a little bit more about him. Would I say the SBC is worth it? I still would say no, unless you've got an abundance amount of coins. I just think, 150 to 200-ish, depending on obviously what sort of cards you've got in your club, is really not worth it. Like, if we look at the strikers that we can get for, say, 150 to 200, Ben Yedder, perfect example right there. He's a crazy good striker, and most definitely is better. We've got Werner, another fantastic striker, both versions of him. Son is incredible. Who else we got? Vardy, I'm not a massive fan of. Have we got anyone else? Even Mertens, to be honest, isn't a terrible striker. I'd put him maybe on the same sort of par, but I feel like Mertens' dribbling is just sensational. So that may win it for me. But you've already got 3 players right there that can play better for the exact amount of coins. That, for me, is why it wouldn't be worth it for the SBC. Packs back, obviously, so that is always a consideration to take. I think what packs do you actually get? Completely forgot. But overall, so Jumbo Premium, Premium Mix, Prime Mix, it's not amazing. You're going to have to be very, very lucky to get something out of them. I just think for 200k with future stars around the corner, if I was you, I'd wait. I'd just wait and do it, because who knows? We're 2 days away from getting future stars. We're going to get some juiced up youngsters which are going to be insane, and you know that they're going to make some very nice strikers out of it. You may put 200k worth of SBC players in, and there becomes an incredible future stars player in an SBC. So I would personally wait with that one. I'm not too sure if that one had an expiry, in fact, as they're starting to make the player moments with an expiry. We will just have a quick look. That one, it's got 5 days remaining, so yes, you would want to do it within the 5 days, but it gives you plenty of time to let future stars happen, let a bit of a market crash potentially happen as well, and then you can go ahead and pick him up for a lot cheaper. I feel like the market's a little bit in a hit and miss zone at the minute. If you've got fodder in your club, again, I'd just wait for future stars, and that's what my personal opinion is. I think he is a nice player. He definitely can play up front really well, a lot better than Remy, even though Remy was like probably a tenth of the price. I think Jovic is a nice player if you've got player moments hazard as well. That one would be a very nice link. You would definitely have to put him up front with someone else, in my opinion. I don't think he'd be able to hold his own as a striker on his own, just purely for the fact the pace is okay, but I just think with everything else and the dribbling and everything, I feel like he'll need somebody with him. Being 6 foot, you need like a Messi or an Insigne, someone a little bit smaller maybe, who's running off him and doing all that good stuff. But when it comes to finishing, he is actually really nice. The second game we had was a bit boring. I'm kind of glad that disconnect happened, but it could have happened at 50 minutes, not 83. So apart from that, we're giving him a 7 out of 10 for his review. I feel like he was a nice player, like I said, but it does have his limitations for me. I think personally at the minute, like I say, wait it out, get future stars out of the way, and then make your decision, because who knows, you could go pack the biggest striker in future stars and this card then becomes irrelevant and you've wasted 200k on absolutely nothing. But definitely let me know down below if you're going to finish him. Make sure you're down there, subscribe and like this comment as well, or like the video, and apart from that, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.